The Mead diet. I did lose 3 days once. The third annual Canadian Sasquatch Mead Challenge. Participants: Kevin Clements, Grant Baker, S.J. Porr, Gary Frontine, M.M. Porr, Paulie Detmertz, and your host, Steve Mertz.
Howdy folks, this is S.J. Porr at Little Face Brewing, back yet again for another Mead review for the third annual Mead Worldwide Mead Challenge. And the mead that's being brought to you today is brewed by my better half, M.M. Porr. So, Mary. Hers, pretty cool label. I think she did very well on putting everything you need to know about this particular mead. It starts off with Da Peach Mode Melomel. I think that's a play on Pesh. So, made by Mary Porr from Little Face Brewing. A sweet melomel made with fresh peaches and 12 pounds of orange blossom honey. Fermented with Mangrove Jack mead yeast. Comes in at 14.7 ABV. The peaches were harvested from a local orchard in York, Pennsylvania, and the honey was obtained from Walker Honey Farm, Rogers, Texas. So I would go there. I'm sure you could probably find something on Walker Honey Farms and look up their honey. This naturally sweet, subtle peach-flavored melomel hides its 14.7% ABV deceptively well. Serve, chilled, and enjoy. Now, with that said, I have had the pleasure of being around this one as she was doing everything for it. So I know the process of this. I know more about this mead than anybody else, really, other than her. However, I have not reviewed it. I've had little tiny samples here and there, but now is where the rubber hits the road. So I have grabbed my Brew Tubers bottle opener, and we are going to crack into it. It's bottled still, I know that. No hiss, so that's good. Let's give her a pour. Right off the bat, I can tell that it is cloudy. And I can actually see, a good bit of sediment. And, oh, wow, there, my fault completely. I just poured a whole bunch of sediment into that glass. So, it's an honest review. It's a beautiful color. It is a cross between orange and peach, like what you would see when you opened up a peach. So the color-wise is nice. However, it is borderline opaque. I cannot see through it, and there's a lot of stuff kind of floating around in there. So, color-wise, I really like it. Clarity-wise, I would have liked to see it be a bit clearer. Oh, wow. Orange blossom honey. Ooh. That is, and it is. It's like opening up the jar. You can actually taste the sugars and everything in the aroma. It's like, it's almost like pouring your honey in your tea as it starts to mix up or whatever. That's the aroma that I'm getting. I'm getting a slight bit of very subtle peach aroma. It makes me think of a fuzzy peach when I smell it. Like I'm about to have a little bit of a snack, some oranges and peaches. It's very pleasant aroma. Let's go in for a taste. Nice. Mm. Mm. I really, really, really like the flavor profile of this particular mead. It's a flavor that just continues. It coats your mouth. It is very, very sweet. This was one that, really maxed out the hydrometer for her to be able to get a good reading off of. And what she does with it is the same. She and I brew meads very similar. So I pick up qualities of Viking's blood, style, in that as to where, and I know, like I said, I know the process. I know how she brewed this. It is not back sweetened. This is strictly as far down as that yeast would take it. And the residual sweetness is left behind. So it is a naturally sweetened, full out 100% mead. With that said, it tastes like it's a lovely sweet that's left over. She has a note on there that says serve chilled, and I'm thinking that there's a reason for that, and we'll get into that as I go through, because I'm going to sit down, I'm going to score this, I'm going to write notes on it, because it's part of the process. I mean, this whole challenge is a learning process for us. Oh, I do love the flavor profile of this particular mead. I do. I am a sweet mead person. So the flavor profile on this one suits me to a T. It is very, very sticky in the glass. I mean, it literally puts it looks like an 1/8 inch, a 1/16 of an inch layer of syrup on the inside of the glass. It is very sweet, but it's not syrup sweet. I think she got right on the edge of it being cloyingly, but was able to stop right there. And kudos for that. Well done. The flavor profile, I am picking up the peaches, which is really nice. So, before I ramble on any further, I'm going to pop out of here. I'm going to do my scoring, and I'll be back for some final thoughts. Well, I am back for my final thoughts. Mary did say on the bottle, serve chilled. And the flavor profile does change a little bit throughout as it warms up. That sweetness, to where it's like borderline, which I still like, is still there. However, I think the peach kind of disappears there as it warms up. So I get more of the peach flavor while it's chilled, more so than I do when it's as it's warm like it is now. Nice, very nice beer, nice boozy. It's always interesting when drinking a mead. I'm only one and done a day on these. I can't do more than that because I need to function the rest of the day. Especially if I want to have another beer a little bit later on or something. I may have to take a little bit of a nap. Yeah, see, there's some... I really wish this was cleaner. I really do wish this was cleaner. There's a little bit of floaties in there. That's the biggest knock on it, was the clarity. Otherwise, well done. Well done, Mary. Now the floaties, Didn't stick around inside a glass. They stayed suspended. So that's it for that review. This is S.J. Porr at Little Face Brewing. Enjoy the fruits of your labor, folks. And brew da peach mode. Cheers.